Ladies and gentlemen, g'day, it's Fixture from Oz, and welcome back to Madden NFL 24. This is going to be the Season 2 schedule. Excuse me. This is going to be Franchise Mode Los Angeles Rams Season 2. And this is going to be Fixture. This is going to be about the Rams home away fixtures for the regular season. This will all be uncut, so without further ado, before we start the kickoff, here is the schedule. There's the league schedule. So this is week 1, so there'll be no Friday game, no Thursday night game to kick things off. So this is it. This will start as normal. So it looks like we're up against the 49ers. Wait, no, it's going to be the first game of the year. Rams are hosting the 49ers on Thursday Night Football. Okay, so to kick things off, it's going to be an NBC showdown. Because it's the very first game. Because normally NBC hosts the very first game. Normally hosts the first game of the kickoff. So it's going to be versing the 49ers. So Los Angeles Rams versus San Francisco. Oh, let me just do something. Gotta bear with me. I'll decide the uniforms like on the day, but I'll decide it off stream. So you'll find out on the 6th of January, which will probably be uploaded either on the 7th, 8th, or 9th, or even the 10th of January. I don't bloody know. But yeah. I'm looking at something on the kickoff game. Yeah, but we've got the 49ers. Let's see, what was the kickoff game? Kansas City versus Baltimore. So yeah, it's definitely going to be week 1. So yeah, NBC week 1, just making sure, just double checking. So the NFL rocks on NBC. So the first Saturday night game will be Bills and Chiefs that season. What else? Season week 2 will be the Thursday night game. New Orleans versus the New York Giants. Oh, ESPN game too. So it's Atlanta versus the Los Angeles Rams. It'll be a rematch of the divisional showdown. And that game is going to be on ESPN. Because it's a Monday night. It'll be the last game of round 2. Which is the regular season. It won't be the Sunday night game. So yeah, the Thursday night game will actually be... Sunday night game will be San Francisco versus Minnesota on NBC. They're the main primetime games. Let's see. What's going to be the Thursday night game? Week 3, the Thursday night game on Prime will be Philadelphia versus Washington. It was actually like that in real life 2024. There we had. On Sunday night NBC, it's Atlanta versus Carolina, another divisional showdown, divisional rivalry. Then on Monday Night Football on ESPN, it will be Jacksonville versus Indianapolis. Week 3, we are the Rams. We are taking on the Vikings. Another road game. Yeah, this one's going to be on Fox. Fox. As Illumin Shadow would say. Let me just double check week 2. Rams at Falcons. And 49ers at Rams. Yeah, so it's going to be a Sunday afternoon game. Week 4 will be this. But before we find out the Rams schedule, we find out it'll be Green Bay versus New Orleans on the Thursday night. It will be Atlanta versus Dallas on a Sunday night and Minnesota versus Tennessee on a Monday night. So, oh, we get to host the Detroit Lions. Yes, I love that matchup. Yes, please. And I want that game to be on Fox, because why not? It should have been on Fox in the wild card, but bloody Dallas and Green Bay had the Fox coverage. Well, it looked pretty damn good. So it'll be Los Angeles Rams versus Detroit on Fox. Some of these games are going to have to be on CBS. Alright, week 5. And get this. Your first night game will be Miami versus Buffalo. Saturday Night Football on NBC will be Kansas City versus Las Vegas. And Monday Night Football on ESPN will be Carolina versus Philadelphia. Jets at Rams. So we will be hosting the New York Jets this time. That's going to be on CBS. Let me check the previous schedule. I've got my piece of paper right here. God damn. So it took on New York Giants in the previous season on this version. Well, that's week 5. Wait, let me just double check through this again. Okay, Rams home game week 1. Alright, Rams road game week 2. Rams road game week 3. Check. Rams home game week 4. Rams should be Rams home game week 5. Yes, it is. Check week 6. Okay, so first night football. It's a very short week for the Rams as they travel to Seattle on Prime Video. Then your Sunday night game on ABC will be Buffalo versus Baltimore, and your Monday night game on ESPN will be Kansas City versus Denver. Alright. Get ready for week 7. Check the week 7 one. Thanksgiving is always in Detroit. It's a tradition. So first night game will be Arizona versus Minnesota. I'll be on Prime Video. New York Jets versus Buffalo. That's going to be the Sunday night game on the NBC. And the Monday night football on the ESPN. Lunchtime is prime time in Australia. It's going to be Baltimore versus Dallas. I can't believe it. We're going to be versing the 49ers twice in the first 7 weeks. God damn. And this time 49ers at home, so interesting call. And that's San Francisco. That's going to be on Fox as well. Fox. Alright, week 8. Here we go. First night football on Prime Video. It's Houston versus Chicago. Sunday night football on ABC. It's Philadelphia versus Baltimore. That's going to be an interesting one. That's going to be a good one. And the Monday night football on ESPN. It's going to be Minnesota versus Detroit. But what about the Rams? Well, Rams are hosting the Cardinals. 2 home, 2 away, 2 home, 2 away. Interesting. Okay, week 9. Okay, first night football on Prime Video. It's Pittsburgh versus Washington. Saturday night football on NBC. It's San Francisco versus Philadelphia. A heated rivalry. And Monday night football on ESPN. It's Jacksonville versus Buffalo. What about the Rams? Okay, the Rams have the bye week. Which makes sense, which is actually perfect. Week 9 or week 10 is perfect for a bye week. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put Fox, god damn it. Yeah, Arizona at Los Angeles Rams on Fox. Yeah, let me double check that there's no Rams. No Rams. Okay. God damn. Alright. Week 10. What's week 10 going to bring us? Alright, first night football on Prime Video. It's going to be Miami versus New England. Miami used to struggle in Miami. I don't know if they still do. And Sunday night football on NBC primetime. It's a rematch of the NFC Championship. It is Los Angeles Rams versus Dallas Cowboys. So that would be a heated rivalry. That'll be good. Jerry Jones or Sean McVay. I don't know. Mike McCarthy's the head coach for the Cowboys, and Sean McVay's the coach for the Rams as I'm speaking. But yeah, so yeah, Rams, Cowboys, NBC. And Monday Night Football on ESPN, it's the New York Giants versus Carolina. Now let's go to week 11. What have we got here? Alright, so it's Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's going to be tight. It's going to be Tennessee versus the Chicago Bears. So Tennessee versus Chicago, Titans versus Bears. Saturday Night Football on NBC will be, once again, Las Vegas versus Kansas City. And a heated rivalry on Monday Night Football on ESPN, it's going to be Dallas versus Philadelphia. Getting a lot of Sunday games, mostly in the mid-afternoon. It's going to be Buffalo versus the Los Angeles Rams. And the last time these two sides met... Oh, wait, no, I'm getting confused with the other season. Oh, no, I don't think they met last season. No, they didn't. God damn. Right. That one will be on Fox because the Rams are the away team. Week 12. Is this the Thanksgiving game? Yes, this is a Thanksgiving game. I'm surprised that there's going to be there's only 2 Thanksgiving games instead of the usual 3. So they changed it up a little bit. So it's going to be Thursday afternoon. That one's going to be on CBS. Detroit versus... So, the first game on CBS will be on CBS. The first Thanksgiving game on CBS is going to be Detroit versus Jacksonville. And Thursday night on NBC. There's no Thanksgiving on Fox, believe it or not. It's going to be New York Giants versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's going to be a Thursday night game on NBC. I know, it's going to be Fox or NBC. I know it's going to be one of them. Sunday Night Football on NBC, it's going to be San Francisco versus Arizona, divisional rivalry. And on Monday Night Football on ESPN, it's Green Bay versus Minnesota. Then it's going to be Rams versus Chicago. We'll be taking on Chicago. We didn't verse them last year. We didn't verse them last season. And Chicago are the NFC team away from home, so that's going to be on Fox. Week 13, 6 more weeks to go. I'm going to miss scheduling already. Alright. Thursday Night Football on Prime Video, it's Tennessee versus Detroit. Sunday Night Football on NBC, it's the Los Angeles Chargers versus Kansas City. Monday Night Football on ESPN, it's New Orleans versus Atlanta. We're the Rams. Green Bay versus Los Angeles Rams. We actually get a rare Sunday 1 PM start. Love to see it. Let's go. So, Green Bay versus Los Angeles Rams on Fox, and for what I can recall this time, I'm getting a lot of games on Fox, which is not unexpected. We travelled to Green Bay the previous season, and the Rams had a walk-off field goal win, so that's going to be a rematch. That's going to be a bloody good game. Let's see, week 14. Thursday Night Football on Prime Video gives us New England versus Pittsburgh. Sunday Night Football on NBC brings us Atlanta versus Denver. And Monday Night Football on ESPN brings us Baltimore versus Kansas City. Sometimes the NFL works on NBC. It depends on who you're playing as. And then on Fox, it's going to be the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks. So this will be the second meeting with Seattle. They've got to play Arizona as well. We'll see, 4 more weeks to go. Here we go. Let's see. Didn't the Rams already have the bye? I don't know. Thursday Night Football on Prime Video, it's Pittsburgh versus Tampa Bay. Sunday Night Football on NBC, it's Carolina versus Kansas City. And Monday Night Football on ESPN, it is the New York Jets versus Detroit. Where are the Rams? Interesting. We're hosting the Patriots. The New England Patriots. That game will be on CBS. Wait a second, didn't Rams get a home game in week 14? Oh, they did. So they get another one. Okay, cool. Love to see it. And blip. It's a woof woof. Oh! I don't know what I do. We'll see. So versus New England on CBS. Okay, we've done this. Alright, week 16, let's go. What have we got this time? Bloody hell. First night football on Prime Video, you've got Tampa Bay versus Atlanta. And oh, look at this, here we go. It's Kansas City versus the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday Night Football on NBC. And Monday Night Football on ESPN, it's Tennessee versus Jacksonville, a rivalry game. Now we've got week 17. Okay, so we're traveling to Miami. So 2 consecutive road games. First night football on Prime Video. Not worry about the Christmas games. I don't know about the Christmas games, but we don't know. But who knows? We don't care? Yeah, we do. Okay. So first night football on Prime Video, it's Denver versus Cleveland. Sunday night football on NBC, it's the Los Angeles Chargers versus Baltimore. Monday night football on ESPN, it's the New York Giants versus Cincinnati. As we know, 1 p.m. on Sunday on Fox, it's Miami versus the Los Angeles Rams. And last but not least, the final week, season week 18. It's going to be interesting. No Thursday night football this time. So yes. And there's also no Monday night football. So Sunday night football will end with Jacksonville versus Minnesota. When we finish our season on Fox, it's Arizona versus the Rams. The Los Angeles Rams. Wait a second. 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, so we'll get 3 road games to finish it off. Let's see, is this right? Rams at Dolphins. Oh yeah, Rams at Chiefs. Week 15 is... Alright, week 14 should be... Seahawks at Rams. Week 13 will be Packers. 12 will be hosting Chicago. Week 11 would be at Buffalo. Week 10 would be hosting Dallas. Week 9 I'm pretty sure would be a bye, just double checking everything. Week 8 will be hosting Arizona. Week 7 would be we're at San Francisco as the 49ers. Week 6 would be we're at Seattle, I'm pretty sure. Week 5 we're hosting the Jets. We should be hosting the Jets. Week 4 we're hosting Detroit. That's gonna be one to watch. It'll be a beautiful one. 3 Minnesota host us. Week 2 Atlanta hosts us on ESPN. Last but not least, we kick off our season with clash with the 49ers. Very first game too. Bloody hell. So yeah, just recapping one more time. The usual divisional rivals. So the Los Angeles Rams kick their season off against divisional rivals 49ers after sweeping them. Their week 2. It'll be a rematch of the NFC divisional game, but it's against the Atlanta Falcons, but this time it'll be in Atlanta, Georgia. And we take on Minnesota. We didn't play them last time out. We didn't play them last season. Week 14, it'll be against Detroit. It'll be a dream matchup. I think Detroit lost their wildcard game, but you know, they'll be up back with vengeance. They'll be up with vengeance. Goff versus Stafford. Stafford versus Goff. Week 5 will be against the Jets. I don't think we played Jets. We played them in Madden NFL 25, but not Madden NFL 24, so it's only fair. We host traditional rival Seattle. No, Fate host us. Seahawks host us. Then 49ers host us. Then we 3 consecutive games against divisional rivals. Against Cardinals. Week 9 is the bye week. Last season it was week 10. This time it's week 9. And we took on Dallas twice. So it's be a rematch of not just the week 8 thriller, but also the crushing, the absolute ass kicking of the NFC Championship rematch. They take on Buffalo. And they take on Chicago because they didn't verse them last time. There'll be a rematch of the week 9 of that week 9 thriller. Then a traditional rival. They would take on New England. They take on Kansas City. Then we take on Miami. Last but not least, we take on the Cardinals again. So why do we not take on Philadelphia? Considering we beat them in the wildcard game. And why are we taking on Green Bay twice? It could be because it's close. I don't know. Let's see. Last time, 1, 2, 3. Last time, compared to last season, season 1 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 regular season games were on Fox, 2 on CBS, 1 on ESPN, 1 was on Prime. Then we had the wild card on NBC, then the divisional round on NBC, the NFC Championship on Fox, and then the Super Bowl on CBS. So we versus Arizona on Fox twice last season, and we're going to do it again. Okay. So yeah, let's see how many Fox games we've got this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it should be 10. So we've got less Fox games this time. Let's see. We've got 1, 2. We've got 3 on NBC, 2 on CBS, 1 on Prime, and 1 on ESPN. A bit more variety this time. And the bye week is now a week earlier than last season. Because last season it was at week 10. Week 9 or 10. No, I think week 10. Yeah, week 9 or week 10 are the best times to have a bye. Because it's like basically the halfway point. So yeah, that will be it. I'll decide the uniforms off stream. Yeah, it's been Badger from Oz. Hope we kick ass. We defend our back-to-back playoffs. We defend our playoffs. Can we go back? I mean, Super Bowl. Can we defend our Super Bowl championship? Only time will tell. It's Badger from Oz. I have to see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.